Nothing is harder than dating when you've been spoiled by your parents, especially your dad. Like, I love my dad. He's an amazing man. I literally will cry just thinking about him, but I will not accept anything less than what he will give me. My dad will literally build a car for me. I mean, he has. He will literally build a section of his house for me. He will keep me in his home. He will feed me. He will provide for me. He will pay my bills. And I'm supposed to expect less? No.
You've just met a guy and you want that guy to do so much for you. You've said it, your dad. That man that you've met is not your father. The difference. You can't expect a guy to buy your car or build a car you've just met. You're not even going to be his wife. I'm just saying it.
So how would you cater to me
If you were my husband,
when I'm your husband?
every way possible, there wouldn't be a second I wouldn't cater to you.
I'd be fat as
You would be. You could wake up at 3 in the morning and ask me to make you food, and I will get out of bed and I will make you food. There is nothing I wouldn't do because you are my partner and I am the woman. I wouldn't ask you to clean, I wouldn't ask you to cook, I wouldn't ask you for anything domesticated because that is my part as a woman, me personally, how I believe before anyone starts
which
sending.
would mean my part would be for you.
To provide and protect.
I love
You
it.
provide, you look after the household, you make sure I'm safe always, you make sure the children are safe always, and I will make sure you don't have to worry about anything else.
There's no need to lie to a girl because if she really likes you, she'll lie to herself.
You know what's really hard about this world, today's society? Every time I find someone that I want to care for and want to love, it ends up pushing them away, right? Meanwhile, I'll see some of these girls having sex with 2, 3, 4 guys the same week. And all these guys are just like so ready to commit to them, you know, drop everything for them. And it's these same guys complaining about women not being loyal, women only wanting you for your money, no one out there being good enough. But they get girls like us, and then it's not good enough. They take it for granted. And I'm just so tired, man. I feel like I keep showing up as the most loving person I can be. I keep being loyal. I keep not becoming this cold-hearted person that society has very much so had the opportunity to shape me to be. And I just keep, you know, not playing games and being honest, and it's getting really hard. It just always, like, it feels like no matter how hard I try, like, I should be one of those girls, you know, and not take anyone seriously and not put all my eggs in one basket or whatever, because then those are the girls that meant respect, you know? I'm just so tired, man. I'm so tired of, like, keeping my heart open and trying. It's getting hard. And maybe, like, finding a partner isn't everything or isn't for me right now. But it's so hard when you see all these great people coming to those around you. It just makes you want it, you know? It makes you feel lonely. It makes you feel like you deserve it too. Like, what the fuck is so wrong with me, you know? Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with her. She just decided to make herself so emotional and start crying. I don't know. But I must say, she has acting skills.
The reason why one-sided relationships don't work for me is because I know my worth. So if you're not obsessed with me the way I'm obsessed with me, or even more, then it's not gonna work. Don't expect me to be obsessed with you if you're not obsessed with me. A lot of times people treat you exactly how they feel about you, and that's okay. Be blind to it if you want to, but I'm the type of person, once I start to notice that, I'm up and I'm out and I'm gone. Because why would I settle when I can have exactly what I want? When I was younger, I didn't know any better, so I thought it was cute to chase. Yes, apply the pressure for what it is that you want, but if it's not being reciprocated, stop chasing. Let things come to you. And then also at a point in time, I thought it was wrong to have high standards. It's not, because there's someone out there who can match exactly what it is that you're looking for without you even having to ask, because that person has the same high standards for themselves. I also learned that having high standards keeps you from low vibrational experiences. So by having high quality expectations, it keeps you from low vibrational experiences. So don't settle. Don't settle where you can have exactly what you want. You might have to wait, but it's worth it.
Keep on telling yourself that you're soon gonna be hitting the wall.
My husband said he was gonna have a nap. I didn't ask him where, because I just thought, you know, maybe the couch or bedroom. He's on the picnic table.
Oh, the man wants to be left alone. I mean, that's clear to me. The man wants to be left alone. Maybe if he was in the bedroom, you start distracting him. You start waking him up when he wants to take a nap, maybe for an hour or two. If he is on the couch, he's not going to have that nap. So, what's the best way to have a nap?
There's two sets of girls in the pretty category. You got the pretty girls, and then you got the girls who make themselves pretty. Now, these two are not the same, and I'm going to explain to you why they're not the same. Because the attitude that usually goes along with these two girls are not the same. Naturally, pretty girls tend to be very nice and pleasant. The ones who make themselves pretty, not so much. A lot of times, these are the ones that you'll see get on TikTok and talk about how everybody always hating on them, always jealous of them, that they can't make friends. Those are usually the girls who have to make themselves pretty, who have all of these issues. There's a reason why the pretty privilege word exists. Because people like visually appealing things, women included. Most women who are naturally pretty, people gravitate towards them in general. In general. Like, women want to be their friends, men want them, kids like them. Like, they just have an overall better experience in life because they are visually more appealing, right? So to sit up and say that you have all of these horrible experiences of people hating you, being jealous of you, this, that, no. A lot of times it's your nasty personality that draws in that type of energy. And you know who draw in that energy more than anybody? The made up pretty girls. The girls who get this newfound confidence once they put on all of these different things that create a facade of being pretty. Once the face full of cake makeup go on, the wig go on, the extensions go on, the outfit to show off their body go on. Once all of these things go on them, and then they become the pretty girl, then that nasty attitude that also comes along with it is the turnoff that causes people to not like you. And then them not liking you, you translate that in your brain as them being jealous of you. But they not jealous of you, they just dislike you and your nasty attitude and fake confidence that comes from all of this fake stuff that you put on to feel better about yourself. Like, I had one of these fake pretty girls just come on my platform not too long ago, and she made a comment about the angle in which I record my videos. I told her, don't worry about the angle in which I record my videos because it's doing just fine. She needed to worry about the 59 followers that she was over there struggling with. Don't give me tips. I think my platform is doing just fine without any tips from you on how to record my videos at whatever angle. So she came snapping back, telling me I was bad built and all of this stuff. Keep it in mind, this is somebody who paid for surgery to get the same thing that God blessed me with naturally, right? Imagine being...
Oh, there's so much truth in what she said in this video. So mostly the ones that do or have to put in so much work, transform themselves, a lot of plastics on their face and everywhere. And those are the ones that start bashing or body shaming people that are natural. They body shame for how they look because they feel like even them they should be doing that, you know. And it's because of all these insecurities that they try to project on other people. There are so many insecurities that they'll try to project on other people. Even in the dating world, you might approach a naturally looking lady. She'll be nice to you, and if she doesn't she's not feeling you, she's not interested in you, she'll let you know politely, like, oh no. She'll politely decline if you are trying to take her out on a date. But the ones that they'll even go on talking about like how you've insulted them by approaching them because you're not maybe driving a certain car. How can you approach me? This is an insult, like, you know. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and thumbs up on the video. I'll see you in the next one.